My name is Laura Lutz. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Earth, Ocean, and Atmospheric Sciences. I'm very excited about my new role as president-elect in AGU because it creates this opportunity to not only advance the mission of AGU, but then also create new spaces for conversations about geoscience education research. And I'm excited especially to work with the education section because it's such a diverse section. We have educators that are working in the K-12 world, informal spaces like planetariums, museums, science centers. We also have post-secondary instructors also doing outreach, and what does that look like? So thinking about teaching and learning in all sorts of environments. Sure, so I'm working on many different projects. A big one and a highlight for me is the EASL project, so the Earth Science Experiential and Indigenous Learning Project. And it's got several different parts to it. We get to work with a community of practice of instructors who are basically taking the time to reimagine what field-based learning looks like in science and thinking about how can we make it more inclusive, more accessible to students, and how can we respectfully incorporate Indigenous perspectives and ways of knowing into the curriculum here at UBC. And then also there are other parts with it where we get to work with students in terms of students as partners and co-developing some of these resources and engage in research and reflection on teaching and learning practices happening in field-based science courses. And then also looking at models and approaches to engaging Indigenous communities, and focusing again and thinking about like respectful and reciprocal practices of community engagement. So one of the projects I'm really interested in is getting back into my work around self-regulated learning, so looking at the choices people make about their learning and how they manage their learning process. And I'm really excited to look at that in different settings. So a lot of that work has been done in formal settings, so thinking about classroom environments. And what I'm interested in is looking at how does that change when we're in field settings or when we're in museums where we have, freedom of choice in terms of what we're looking at, what we're exploring, and then our motivation can take us in different directions in a way that may not happen in a traditional classroom.